Welcome back subscribers and hello YouTube viewers. On this occasion we're off to the railway station known as Windsor. So as per usual we'll go and see what history there is about the place and then we'll make our way down there. So here we go. So the Windsor Railway Station is located 7 kilometres or 4.4 miles southeast of Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. Windsor Railway Station is a commuter railway station on the Sandringham line, which is part of the Melbourne Railway network. It serves the southeastern suburb of Windsor in Melbourne, and Windsor Station is a ground level host station featuring 2 side platforms. It opened on the 19th of December 1859. Initially opened as Chapel Street, the station was given its current name of Windsor on the 1st of January 1867. The station is listed on the Victorian Heritage Register. The station was the terminus for services on the Brighton Beach line, which opened in 1859 and operated by the St Kilda and Brighton Railway Company. The company also built the Loop branch line connecting the Brighton line to the Melbourne St Kilda line, which opened on 1857. Services from Melbourne travelled to the St Kilda terminus and then backed out onto the Loop line to Windsor. The loop ran on timber trestles along the swampy ground now known as Albert Park Lake and included a raised embankment with a bridge over St Kilda Road. On the 3rd of December 1859, the first train on the loop ran, with the line opening to the public 10 days later. There were no trains after 7 p.m. on the branch line, so passengers had to walk from St Kilda to their homes in Paran. Now, once again, any more information, I'll let you know when the drone goes up, so please enjoy the walkabout.
Welcome back subscribers and hello YouTube viewers. On this occasion, we're off to Windsor Station. Now, I can tell you a little bit about Windsor Station. It was renamed. I think it was initially called the Chapel Street Station. And then it became the Windsor Street Station. And also what I've discovered is Chapel Street was once called Fitzroy Street. Now it's either a typo on the old footage or the old images that I found, but that's what we discovered. So I do know that it was renamed Windsor Station in January of 1867. So we'll have a look around. It's quite a unique looking station, and that's one of the reasons it's brought me here. So we'll have a look and let's see what we see. So as we can see, there's like a wrought iron pass over or walk over from one platform to the other, which is quite unique. And it appears to be like a 2-story sort of railway station. So at street level is a lot higher than where the actual trains come through. There is a few ramps, so to a certain degree it is disabled friendly, but it is a very unique looking station. I'm just giving you this one angle because I'm standing here, and we'll have a good look around and let's see what we see. So it does appear that there was some sort of formal entry right here where those gates are in the middle of your screen and where that door is. And this is street level, so as I mentioned, the station itself is in like a bit of a gully, so to speak. So we'll come up here and we'll go over the like the pedestrian crossover from one station to the other. This gives you an idea of what it looks like. Where the bridge is for the cars, that's Chapel Street, and here we have a train just arriving. I'm assuming that's the station master's area, and it does appear that's not sort of accessible for the public for some reason. You have to go down one level. And off she goes. So as you saw, that's the Sandringham bound train. So there's your other view of platform 1, or a different angle of the view. So once again, there's your walk bridge. And I too like the uniqueness of this station here. You've got to go down. And that sort of takes you around to Chapel Street, that walk around. Once again, you can see where the ticket office would have been back in the day, and they've put in an automated coin operated one instead. It really is a pleasant little station. The architecture is quite unique. There's a lot more, I'm not sure how you describe it, but there's a lot more effort in the actual design and all the curves that you normally get. It's not like a typical railway station. This would have been quite expensive, I would have thought, to build. I'll just walk down to the other end and take the image of what it looks like from that end looking this way. So here we are basically at the western end of the station, and directly in front you'll see that big sort of light coloured building. Now I have seen a overhead photo from back in the day, and this particular area used to have sidings for trains to park up overnight or when they're not in use, but no longer. So there would have been tracks slightly veering to the left and not just to the right, what we see now. So that's quite interesting. It seems like it'd be a very popular area for dog walkers, but I have to admit it is quite early. It's just about 9 o'clock in the morning of a Saturday morning, and it is expected to be a very warm day, and there is no wind, so hopefully we'll have the opportunity to get the drone up, providing there's no restrictions. So yes, that big white building, or the grey coloured building that's right in front of us, is the siding where you used to park up the trains back in the day, which is just quite interesting. So this is just another angle of the Windsor Railway Station. Where I'm walking is platform number 2, and obviously on the other side there is platform number 1. Very nice. Now there is some artwork that I saw driving in. I came in by car today, and I might have a cup of coffee somewhere locally. So this is basically the ramp down to platform number 2. That's pretty cool. I'm surprised kids on skateboards don't go zooming down here. But we don't want to give them the wrong idea. But if I was a kid, I would have zoomed down here, but unfortunately there are signs that tell us that we cannot skateboard in this area, which is fair enough. So here's another angle of the railway station. Quite a number of chimneys, which is quite interesting on both sides. So this is Chapel Street. There is a tram line. I think a lot of people from Melbourne, Victoria, or maybe even Australia would be aware of Chapel Street. So there's another angle of the station. And it looks like people are campaigning for something. Okay, so there's your city-bound train from platform 1. And away she goes. Now I do like some of the old buildings that are directly opposite the railway station. I'm sure she'll be able to find a photo with them in the background as well. And here comes your North Richmond bound tram. So here are some of the road overpasses that enter into Windsor Station from the west, making its way into the town. And there's your second one that's on Chapel Street. In the background you have the Railway Hotel that was built in 1927. And once again, there is the Windsor Railway Station. Now this is a bit of cool art that's on display, which is just fantastic. So that will greet you at the entry on platform 1. And the pigeons will greet you as well. Just fantastic. So that's the walk around. I will make my way just to platform 1, just where the bridge is, just to see what that looks like as well. So we've got a bit of footage of that as well. So once again, we have another ramp that takes you all the way down. So this is definitely a non-staff station. Yeah, it's got its ticket machine. This is where you once used to buy the ticket. I'm just curious, with these things here, were you supposed to be on this side of the bollard, or what, I don't even know what you'd call it, or on the other side when you're getting your ticket? Who knows? Is it safe distancing for staff? Oh yeah, you have to lean over a fair bit to get to it, to get the tickets, but it is what it is. Not sure. So the next train will be at 9:16, heading towards Flinders Street. I just want to make my way down to that bridge, because on this side it does appear that we can make our way under it. So this will probably be my final angle of the station. Once again, I'm on platform 1, which allows you to go under the bridge on Chapel Street. So here we have the next Sandringham bound train. Cool. And away she goes. Wow, the sun is quite bright. I'm just highlighting some of the older buildings in the background, as well as the railway station. I guess if you're a railway fan, that property directly in the middle of your screen with the hammock thing, you'd have a good view of the trains coming and going.
Now, continuing on with the brief history of the Windsor Railway Station that I've discovered, a short time later, after that loop line was constructed, a direct connection was built between South Yarra and Windsor for the first train arriving at Windsor directly from Melbourne on the 24th of November 1860. As a consequence, the loop line to St Kilda fell into disuse and track duplication, a condition of the original Crown lease, was never completed. The goods yards and siding existed at the up end of the station until its closure in December 1977. In 1983, boom barriers replaced interlock gates at the Union Street level crossing, located at the up end of the station. The signal box for the level crossing was also abolished during that time. So that's about it with the information I've discovered about the Windsor Railway Station. So please now enjoy the aerial view of Windsor Railway Station.
So here we are at the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It is a different sort of looking station. If you did like the video, by all means, click on that like button or that thumbs up icon. Please consider subscribing. Subscribing does not cost you 1 cent, but it really does help the channel immensely. But most importantly, stay safe, commute safe, and have a great day. And thanks for watching. Bye for now.